The Cabinet Secretary is right to highlight the record investment in active travel, the free buses for over 2 million people, and with the removal of peak time rail fares coming in the autumn, the dial is certainly starting to shift towards a greener and fairer transport future. So can I ask the Cabinet Secretary, what more action does the government need to take to actually reduce transport demand? What is the role of the UK government in securing that reduction in transport demand? And what's the role for other parties in this chamber who are very quick to sign up to targets and then very weak when it comes to taking the necessary action that is needed to tackle the growth in transport demand?
Presiding Officer, today's emissions statistic, they show that car emissions continue to be the largest share of transport emissions, and that's why, as I set out, we are working with COSLA to finalise that 20% reduction in car kilometres route map. And it's why, simultaneously, we've commissioned research exploring equitable options for demand management in order to discourage car use. The member asked about UK government actions. The UK government have acknowledged in their own net zero review that revenues from existing motoring taxes will decline sharply this decade as we transition away from fossil fuels and the taxes based on them. However, the UK government has so far consistently not set out how they'll address this. Reforms to transport taxes will be critical to meeting net zero targets, and I would not just encourage, but for the sake of emissions reduction, for the sake of Scotland's moral obligation in fulfilling our obligations to climate change, I would ask them to very quickly get on with that.